Hi everyone, welcome back to TechSamadhan. In the last video, we learned about loops and how they help us to repeat action efficiently. But what if we want to reuse a block of code multiple times without rewriting it? Definitely, this question or this would arise. That's where functions come in. So today, we will learn about functions, which are most powerful feature in Python. And the main benefit is that they allow us to write cleaner, reusable, and modular code. So let's dive in. So what's function? So definition is simple. Block of reusable code that performs a specific task. So instead of writing same code multiple times, we define a function once and call it whenever needed. So for example, I'm writing a code for a simple calculator, and there wouldn't be only one operation like 5 plus 3. So there won't be one operation of addition for 5 plus 3 is equals to 8. There are thousands crores, like there are numerous permutation combinations of additions present in the or around the globe. So rather than writing them again and again like a plus b is equals to a plus b is equals to when a is equals to b, we define a block of code for addition and we call them whenever we required, or whenever we came across that yes, I required here, I need to do addition. So hope it's clear. So here you can see on the screen we created a function. Now this is the function name. So this is the syntax for function. The first question will arise for what is the syntax for function. So the syntax for is simple. So this is the def. So here def is keyword add, as I told you if you are doing addition. So add is the function name. Addition is of two numbers x comma y. So this x comma y, they are function argument. So whatever inside the round bracket, they are function argument. Okay. So this is the colon ends the function definition. So here our function definition gets end. Then whatever we write below this. So for example, print some print statement, and like there are many multiple things present. The return statement, what we need to return x plus y. So whatever we write once the function is defined, so they are known as the return is known as function return statement. So they are combinedly known as functions code. So these are functions code. Okay. Now this is how function was defined. This is how function gets defined. Okay. I will. So this is how function gets defined. This is what def is the keyword. There are numerous keywords present in Python. Def is one of them. This is the function name. These are the function argument inside the normal round bracket. Whatever after this colon. So this colon specifies that function definition gets end, and this is this other statement which are present, that are function code. So moving forward. So here is one of the example with, now you can see here, say hello underscore hello is the function name. So here is no parameters. We can call this x and y as parameters. So there is no parameters passed. And we'll print hello world. So here we created a function name say underscore hello. The prints welcome message. Hello, welcome to Python. Okay. Now we use def keyword followed by function name, def keyword followed by function name and parenthesis. This is the syntax. Write the code inside the function. Whatever we write inside the function, write inside the function and must intend it properly. Now how we run this? How our output will get printed out? So for this, we for to call that function or to execute the function, simply write its name. So how this hello welcome to Python would get? So simply write its name. I will show you. So we need to write its name. Simply write its name. Okay. I will make the things clear, the command prompt clear. So see, just see this much. Hello, welcome to Python. It get printed. So we need to write just the function name to call or execute the function. We need to write simply the function name. Now, as I said that this function does not hold any parameter. It's blank out here. So what is parameter? So the function doesn't run until we call it by writing its name followed by the parenthesis. This is the syntax for a function to get run or get call or get executed. This makes our code more organized. Now function parameter and arguments. Function can also take parameters. So parameters are nothing but we can call them as inputs. Okay, so they are nothing but inputs to perform dynamic tasks. Now see, here function greet name takes an argument name. So this is the input or the argument or the parameter passed to the function name greet and prints a personalized message. Now what is personalized message? Print hello. So it will output hello Alice because see, there is a string we required into the message. So we can concatenate it. So this is we are calling function name. We are passing the parameter Alice. Here we are passing the parameter Bob. So now this makes our code dynamic. We don't need to stick to a static code like in the first program we saw. If we declared a variable name is equals to Alice, like we can change the values of variable, but here it's more easy. So once it gets run, you can see it will print hello Alice and hello Bob. See, hello Alice, hello Bob. So this is how we can pass a parameter or we can say let's input to the function. We just need to declare here the argument. Okay. So moving forward, we can pass multiple parameter as well. So how we can pass multiple parameters? That we passed is a single parameter called name. Now we can pass multiple parameters as you can see on the screen. A comma B is passed. So there are two parameters, more than one. See the multiple parameters. We can pass multiple parameters and use them inside the function to perform calculation. So here the function name is add numbers. The parameters or the arguments or the input passed are a comma b. Okay. Here I am preparing some function code block as we saw in the syntax how we need to define any function. So result is equals to a plus b. So here we are doing simple addition and we are printing the sum. Okay. Now, how we can execute that function? We need to call it out. Just write the function name and with the parenthesis. Now, our parenthesis, we can give the argument or input we wanted. See 5 plus 3. Output is 8. So, here we did not give any input or parameters or the argument. We just called hello because it was not required here. What are we going to give you? It was not required. Here we pass the arguments, allies. So hello allies came out. For numerical type, we want to add two numbers. So definitely here we need to give some uh, input to get the addition. So A is 5, B is 3. We can give any number, 1, 2. But we need to pass that argument here. Now we saw that return statement is also there. So what's the use of return statement now? So sometimes we need a function to return a value instead just printing it. We require some value instead of printing it. We use return statement for that. The return statement sends the function. The return statement sends the function result back to the caller so we can store it in a variable or use it elsewhere. Now this seems to be more verbose. So what does it mean? We can see in this code. Function name, we pass the parameter num. I want return. Like normally we require more than some print statement. So here where return statement comes into play. So it sends the function's result back to the caller. So back to the caller. So num into num. Now result is equals to square of 4. Now what is 4 square of 4? Here is my operation getting performed. Here also we can tell return is equals to return a plus b. So similarly here my result will get stored, and result would get print as 16. So we saw what function is, how to define the function. Afterwards, the with the parameters, how to pass the parameters to the function, and what are the return statement or what is the use of return statement. So return statement basically marks the end of function and specifies value or values to pass back from the function. So it ends a function execution and returns a value. So this is my calling function. Okay, this is my calling function. Now what this return statement will do, it will end the function execution and return a value to calling function. So whenever this statement would get encountered, my function will stop executing. Okay, and the function will again return to this calling function. The return statement can specify a value to be passed back to calling function. So hope you got it what return statement is. That's it. Now you know how to write functions in Python, though there are more onto it we can take like lambda function, but that we will cover into the next upcoming video. First, you need to understand what basic function is, how we declare them, what parameters is, how we pass them, what return value is. So we will in the next video definitely we will understand what lambda function is. We can also perform some real world calculator example so you can understand how that what is the use of function, and default parameters is one of the concept in the function which we will come across. So we'll explore that. So if you found this useful, please like, share and subscribe and try writing your own function.